Going live.
We're there.
Boom.
Lordy Lord, it's alive.
Holy shit, is this the real world?
This is it. You made it, kid.
It's the real world road rules challenge.
Hell yeah. About time we start talking about the real politics in this country.
And as we drive in an RV across the country, and occasionally have to work as a barista, and then the next day we're doing a challenge course.
Is this a real world challenge?
Sounds
Yes,
like we're
sir.
all good on Twitch. Everyone had good volume, clarity, near as I could tell.
Yay! I can be louder. I'll speak into the mic actually. Right on.
Speaking of that microphone,
Eat the mic.
If my cat lets me.
Which
Cat,
which
eat the
one's which one's
Ozzy.
stopping you?
Ozzy.
Ozzy.
Ozzy. He's needy. He's so needy.
Oh.
He's so needy.
All right. Well, let's do it. Hello, everyone. Welcome to How to Kickflip a Horse, the show that we do.
Woo!
We play tabletop RPGs, and this week we are playing Cloud Empress, a game from Worlds by Watt. It's based.
What?
Wait a second, I have one for this.
I know you do.
Oh god, where is it? Why do I have so many with what in them? Here we go.
That's not what I was expecting. There it is.
Yeah, there we go. That's the one. What?
What, you guys don't like peaches? Come on.
Oh, I love
That's-
peaches,
Yeah.
but I didn't recognize that bit.
Me neither.
Oh, what is the teaches of peaches?
Huh.
That's the one where she... Yeah, it's what? Actually, I have
Side
a
note, that is
fair number.
that is my default. Whenever I go to a wedding
Ringtone?
and they say, "Do you like to request a song?"
You go with
Sucking
peaches.
on my titties like you
Hell yeah. IUD,
Well, let's get this-
SUS, stay in school because it's the best.
let's get this party started.
fuck the pain away.
Yes.
All right,
Fuck,
that's
man.
all, and that's all my peaches samples. Welcome to How to Kickflip a Horse. I'll do the credits at the end.
Peaches.
Someday I'll make an intro sequence to play here, but it won't be today.
Smoke weed every day.
I love this show.
Hello, welcome to How to Kickflip a Horse, a very normal show. I'm Ivan. I will be running the game tonight, and joining me are several of my friends who will now introduce themselves and the characters that they're playing in tonight's game. Starting with Tommy.
Hey there, I'm Tommy. I'm going to be playing Gilbert Spoon Knife, the body hopping wizard. Magician, but whatever, it's the same, brother.
Indeed, I'm sure there's many terms for people of your chosen profession and pursuit.
That there is.
We're also joined by Jesse.
Hi, I'm Jesse, and I'll be playing Blade The Owl, the Courier. What are you buying, stranger?
Excellent. And finally, we're joined by Paul.
And I'm playing One-Eyed Abel, and I am a sellsword, which totally does not mean if you pay me money, I will run away. I mean, it's only happened like once or twice. But yes, I'm here. I will fight for you, yes.
You can check my reviews.
Well, maybe let me edit those a little bit, but yes.
Excellent. All right. Well, tonight we are going to be playing a game called Cloud Empress. Specifically, we're going to be using the sandbox campaign called Land of Cicadas. The core game and Land of Cicadas game design, graphic design, and layout are by Watt. Core illustrations are by pbbeta, Garin, Imogen, and Juan Lee, with Land of Cicadas and illustrations also by pbbeta, Garin, and Watt. The Land of Cicadas map is by Daniel Hallinan, editing and developed by Leahy, additional development by Christian Sorrel, and sensitivity editing by Monroe Soto. These isometric tokens that we are using tonight are from Bodhi H. You can find his various great works at slowquest.com. He's the one that did Aurora, which we played some time ago, the Mothership Adventure
Dope.
that we played on this channel. And he just does a lot of great art. So check that stuff out. Mothership RPG is by Tuesday Night Games. You can find that at mothershiprpg.com. And the music that I'm about to begin playing. Come on. Hey. Is the Bean Barge Banjo by my friend and neighbor Matt Wolek. You can find him at Matt_Wolek on Instagram. Our theme song is by DJ Yev. SoundCloud.com/IEvaMusic. And we will, I guess we'll just jump right into it. Tonight we're going to be doing the classic hex crawl, beginning here in Tack Town. This is the closest that the land of the hereafter, the lowlands, has to like a proper big city, and it's not very big. Here's some fun art of it. Bam. Did I move you guys over right? Yeah.
Riding my pigeon to work again.
Hell yeah.
Unclear to me at least whether these pigeons fly. I think they might be land bound, and even if they're not meant to be, I think it's way funnier for them to just be walking giant pigeons.
Like I could fly, but I'm just so lazy.
I got all these backpacks and things on me.
I'm kind of fat.
My pack squab's gotten too heavy to fly this season.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna say it's now canon that they used to be able to fly, but they just got like fat and lazy, and so they don't anymore.
Yeah, for sure. I think that's completely reasonable.
Is it that they got fat and lazy, or that people just rode them so much and people's bones aren't hollow and they're heavy that they just like stopped flying?
No, it's fucking lazy birds.
Okay.
Because birds aren't real.
And there's only like 100 people in the world.
There's probably a few more than that, but
Yeah.
I know what you mean. Speaking of the 100 people in the world, Tack Town. There isn't an adult farmerling who has not spent a season in Tack Town, and only badly misplanned farmerling children are born outside its crumbling plastisteel walls. The lowland's last city is filled with a jumble of hard-shell tents, ancient dwellings, and tack-shaped rolling campers resistant to the unearthing imago. The imago, by the way, are giant psychic cicadas with horns on the front of them that often resemble the faces of the lost and the damned if you will.
Hell yeah.
Scary as fuck.
Metal.
It's not super pleasant to think about, but it happens. Approaching the plastisteel ring walls, 3 couriers trudge out of town wearing overloaded packs slung high. 2 Thopter engines start their pre-flight flutter, and the burnt sugar smell of liquefying engine chalk intermixes with the acrid odor of pack squab droppings near a tie-off post. Shouts of elation and defeat draw eyes to the soggy gourd where gamblers throw dice and bet on racing shrimp mice. Nearby, the cries of blasphemy have begun. A priest with a muddy blonde undercut wails and throws her sandals at the ruined sky. Nearby, spore keepers drop to their knees, cursing their god. Many make their way to the cafeteria, waiting to taste today's sweetmeat soup, milky bone broth infused with cardamom and honey. Farmerlings, high on mushroom tonic, gulp down bowls of the stuff, stumbling past a parading lordling and their guards. The lordling finds few eyes meet their gaze, and the farmerlings that do bite their thumbs in anger. In the market, travelers buy handfuls of seeds with their winter savings, preparing to make their way back to ancient farmlands. There's no singular day of departure, just a growing feeling that it is time to move on. Folks trickle out 4 or 5 at a time, and only the old and unwell stay behind, preparing Tack Town for its next winter. So here we are in this little town here. Let me give you a little proper map, show you the spots you can go, and I'll bring your guys into view as well. There we are. The party, the map, and the map. All perfectly in view, because this is a professional show.
Yeah.
Goddamn right.
So I guess we'll start with Blade. You're a courier, so are you seeking what's it called? Are you seeking freight or are you dropping something off here?
I'm seeking freight.
All right. Let's see. One-Eyed Abel, what brings you here? Sellsword, presumably looking for. Oh, well, why don't you tell us?
Yeah, I'm no, I'm in between jobs. You know, I've been doing this protection racket for a while. Got my fierce reputation to back me up, and all my Yelp reviews that definitely did not pay to modify. I just in between things right now.
All right. I don't know if the Lowland Wastes has Yelp per se.
That would be actually excellent.
It's literally people shouting.
Yeah, it's just what they call when people
This guy
people are
sucks.
talking shit about you.
It's all the people Paul's kidnapped to keep
I would
poorly reviewing his company.
I would very much
there he
prefer
is.
they don't have that. The last town I was in did, and they kept charging me to remove these entirely false negative reviews.
Bless
Kept
it.
getting them.
Great. So, Gilbert Spoon Knife, what brings you to Tack Town?
Well, Gil's been a wanderer. You know, he's just been searching the cosmos for where he belongs. So, you know, he's just been drifting. You know, he's not really looking for anything but himself.
Interesting way of putting it, but I like it. All right. Well, so let's see here. Where would you guys find yourselves upon your recent? Or I assume everyone's a recent arrival to Tack Town. Let's say, unless you guys, where would you guys like to go? I mentioned a couple of places in that opening description. Did anything pique anyone's interests?
Let's see.
Or is there anything in particular you might be looking for while you're here in
Well,
Tack Town?
Yeah, so I mean, I guess like as always, Gil would want some chalk. You know, he'd want to be getting some chalk for his spell casting and everything. I don't know. He probably has like a stick or two, but
Sure.
you know, he's also. Well, I'm reading about it a little bit now. I thought body hoppers like possessed a living body. I think they're in a dead body. But so I might change how people like him or dislike him. But all the same, I'm going to read that little paragraph later. But yeah, he would just be like looking to grab supplies, I guess, for what he was doing. Because I guess chalk.
Yeah.
That's
Chalk
reasonable,
is,
right?
chalk is the means by which magic is cast, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. And it's like purified exoskeleton of the bugs.
Yep. The when the Imago broods finish their cycle of feasting upon the corpses of the dead, which their monks assemble into great mounds in the countryside. Yeah, they shed and then burrow, and the shed leavings can be refined into the substance called chalk, which can allow magic to be done. It can make people into weird psychic drug addicts. It can power airships. It can power laser rifles, if I'm not mistaken. It does a lot of fun stuff. It's like it's Cloud Empress's spice.
Yeah. You get the chalk, then you get the power, then you get the babes.
Who can destroy a thing controls a thing, and I'm about to destroy this chalk.
Yeah. At least it's not unobtainium. But yeah, no, I mean, like body hoppers, I think they can be near death or dying, but I do like this little excerpt. It's like body hoppers ride corpse after corpse as a means of survival, grafting their minds to rotting gray matter and shattering their own memories in the process. Each fresh cadaver has its face tattooed with personal symbols. Without a marking, the face looking back in the mirror would be no more than an unnerving stranger. So, like,
Oh shit.
so Gil isn't whoever Gil's in ain't Gil. Like, and then you only remember 5 of your like memories, and you have 5 memories, which he keeps tucked into his pocket on a scrolled piece of paper.
Nice. His own little guy from Memento notepad.
Yeah.
It's very shadow out of time.
Oh yeah. So
Nice.
I mean, right, and this is like a little hub town area.
Yeah. This is. I mean, it's not big as any of us would know a big city, but for the lowland wastes, this is one of, if not the biggest settlement.
So, just in terms of where we're all starting, I feel like maybe there's a general store where you can buy chalk and a job board on the outside, and I'm looking at the job board.
Well, also, one other thing. I mean, I think Gil would know a thing or two about chalk. Like, he could even be looking to maybe convince someone to go grab some chalk or something if we need to, get out exploring. You want to make some money? We could grab some fresh husk. That's where you get the cash.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, he'd be open-minded to that if that's something. If you want to stay in town, then all he has to do is buy it. If he has some money, if not, then he'd be looking at the job board too, being like,
I was thinking how we met each other was more than anything. How we're partying.
Yeah. Yeah. So I was either thinking we could either all be looking for work, or I could be looking to hire.
Yeah, I figured.
Excellent.
Blade the Owl is such a sick little token.
What's that?
I just love Blade the Owl. The way he looks, it's just like everything.
Right?
Yeah, he's
homie.
real good.
Yeah, lots of like.
Bodhi H. Real
One-Eyed
good.
Abel. He got a bow.
Be the
He ain't good at shooting it, but bless him. Bless him if he don't try.
Let's see here.
So yeah, if we're looking for direction, I mean, I don't want to like break the continuity flow. If you had an idea, Ivan.
No, this is
Or like-
good. We're all gonna learn the hex crawling open world sandbox, how to do that good all together.
How to hex flip a horse?
How to hex
Jeez.
flip a horse. I love that.
That sounds complicated.
So let's see. Places in Tack
Sir,
Town
that's not
that-
how you ride a horse.
Sir,
Oh,
unhand
shit,
that
doing
horse.
it. He's doing it. The crazy son of a bitch is doing it.
Oh my god.
So places that would be likely in town to find some chalk at. We will say number one, the salvage yard. It would probably be a fine spot to look for chalk.
Okay.
Blade, as a courier, you are familiar with the area called Courier's Corner in Tack Town. A lot of stuff gets transported through here, and a lot of couriers sort of cut their teeth on stuff coming in and out of here. There's goods being exchanged. There's places being like charted for the first time. It's a real sort of frontier town vibe.
Dead bodies being hustled for feeding grounds.
Well, most people just donate those. It's kind of just like, you know, a graveyard in the style of the ancients wouldn't do anyone in Tack Town any good. It would just take up viable farmland, and that's more valuable. And you know, if you don't feed the cicadas, who knows what they'll do? They're more likely to plow into a building or start going after crops if they can't gorge themselves on corpses.
Exactly. Same.
Let's see. Why don't let's see. Why don't we have everyone roll me a D10 to pick up some rumors around the town? There's not a proper job board, but there may be some direction that you could potentially gain from carousing of this type. Start with nice.
Hell yeah.
174, I'm afraid, is not on there.
There's always a chance.
Always a chance.
We'll start with Abel. You got a 2 there. So in your sort of your lap around Tack Town, you hear that there is a force of the Emperor's expedition camped out currently at Fort Sneck at the mouth of the Sneck River. They say that they're going to let the couriers and the farmerlings stay and continue to cross there, but no one believes that the peace will last. Let's see here. Gilbert, you got a
You can
1.
kill me. You can call me Gil.
All right, Gil. You hear a rumor that the monster of the thick woods is awakening. Its cyclopean eye floods the clouds, and its starving belly rumbles the earth. Spooky.
Sounds like some spooky stuff right there.
Oh wait, I read the wrong number for you. I'm sorry.
I saw that, but I mean, the information exchange will be the same, and it doesn't.
Sure.
It's not like it's pass fail.
What's that
Sure.
line?
Yeah, that was. Yeah. The one you actually get.
Too.
Let's see. What's this say? You overhear some person in the market saying, "I can only imagine the chalk in those molted shells at the feeding grounds this year. Enough to turn a whole village's fortunes. Damn sellswords will pilfer it down to the gravel, though. What do they care if their companions die by the handful?" So yeah, there's that as just sort of a general thing. You guys could go to a more specific place to see if there's any more specific information, or I don't know. You could just tear out into the wasteland if you want.
Sounds like the feeding ground might have stuff.
Yeah, that sounds pretty cool, man. You hear about that one? We're drinking buddies. That's how we know each other, man. We're gonna get out of our slump, man. I heard this thing about,
Yeah.
that shit you heard about. We should check that out, man.
All the chalk comes from
they-
the feeding pens.
And they say the cell swords should be there, so I mean, I guess that's where I should be.
I mean, all the good ones, right? Yeah, give him a good nudge. Give him a good nudge in the ribs.
Yeah. They're the best ones. I'll be out there for sure.
I mean, you probably already knew about this. You just didn't want us to hear about it. You old dog. Oh, you old so-and-so.
I mean, it's dangerous, so I didn't want to tell everybody about it if you guys weren't ready. But if you're into it, let's
I
go,
flex
man.
a sturdy arm. Let's go, brother.
After this, we should get you some yellow clothes.
Naturally rotting.
Well, it's weird. Like body hoppers get a plus 30 to strength, but like they're in a corpse. I don't get it. But maybe there's. I don't know.
Corpses don't feel pain.
It's like zombie strength.
Okay. Yeah. So,
Skin
and this
armor.
guy was particularly the person they inhabit now is pretty jacked.
Yeah, just a big buff dude. I like
Yeah,
that.
just so happens.
I really like the idea of big buff dude in wizard attire. Like
Yeah.
buff wizard is always very funny.
Well, I took wrestling just because.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I was like, oh, that's an option. Okay.
Are there like all I've done was do this like that one link you sent Tommy of like a
No,
character.
I went to, and we can walk this out later. I found a write-on PDF sheet, but there's a skill page. You get some link to your character, and then mine gets 2 other skills. So you
mine
probably also get that. So I went.
Should I be doing that in the background right now? Is what I'm saying.
I mean, sure,
You can just pick two skills.
Yeah, go for it.
but here I'll send you this write-on PDF that I'm currently using. If you
Is it
like.
is
Yeah,
it the
send it to
same
the
one
chat.
that's in the character sheet?
No, that one. Oh, nope, that's not gonna do it.
Yeah, I don't know if you'll actually be able to fill that out.
Come on, Tommy. I can't use the C users link that you sent me.
Just
Yeah.
send me the password to your whole computer, would you?
Yeah, sorry.
And
Bring me back to the 90s. Well, the link works on my PC.
Like the planet!
Yeah.
To the
There
place
you
that I
go.
put that thing that time. Yeah.
You got it at like exactly the right pace too.
Yeah, it was so good.
Get out of here.
Can
But
I-
yeah, that
I'm gonna
first
grab a
one
beer
is
real
what I
quick.
used. Oh no.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
This show brought to you by beer.
Yes. Beer.
We'd
Come on,
like to
Ivan. You gotta have
encourage
something on
our-
your soundboard for beer.
Oh, I do.
I'd have a beer.
There we go. Yeah.
I got some gnarly burps too. Here we go.
I beat you to it. Mine was real.
Chalk collecting.
Nice.
It's so funny. I was like, I wonder if there's a skill for chalk collecting. And then I looked at it. And it's
Chalk
called,
collecting. Yeah.
It's called chalk collecting. I was like, yeah,
Nice.
that'll do it.
Yep, it'll be that one, I bet.
All right, so he's good at chalk collecting, mysticism, spell casting, and wrestling.
So how am I supposed to tell what I'm supposed to get?
It may be included on your so it's like you're a magician.
Yeah, so I'm a sellsword. Plus 30 body, blades, or firearm, street savvy, and any other 2 skills.
Right.
Yep.
So then if you look to the right, if you're using that same PDF, John, they have that skills. It's also on page 22, apparently, of the Cloud Empress rules.
Rules.
Fucking rules!
Oh, yeah, brother.
This shit rules, dog.
Hell yeah. I'm excited to get off into my Nausicaa world.
Yeah, I like this setting a lot. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
To use that as like the starting point. I mean, like it's obviously not the only inspiration, but it's a good touchstone.
Mm-hmm. I can dig it.
Hell yeah.
So I'm going to say, just for the record, that I'm going to say that although because like apparently people can be willing to like, and then they can like, the body doesn't have to be dead. So if it is dead, it's way, way, way early in that process. So I don't think he's like a big stinky cadaver right now.
Okay.
Unless you want to roll for it. It's like, no, you have to be a big stinky cadaver.
I mean, if you want to roll for it, I would let you, but I'm not gonna make you.
Well, yeah, it's just I don't know. Maybe I'm looking at two different places, but I mean, it's not really a big deal. What is cool though with bodyhopper is that inevitably you. Oh, I guess it was inevitably you have to jump a body, and it could be a body or a corpse.
Yeah.
So, I also like to think that he has a wooden spoon that has been sharpened to a shiv, tucked into a robe slip, like a slip, like into his rope.
Sure. Love that. I will completely let you do that.
Mm-hmm. And could that belt just be a ECW Raw?
There you go.
Quick question with like a sellsword. It says plus 30 body, blade, or firearms. Like, so if I in my character Mancer had a body of 21, does that mean I'm at 51?
Yes.
Yes.
Excellent.
Hell yeah. For your wooden spoon, let's see. You want to use the work tools stats?
Yeah.
From Tools of Violence, which might be my favorite subject heading ever.
Yeah. Ooh. Page 22. Or I guess it's 23 actually, but it gives you like a breakdown of what these are: locate, identify, acquire chalk from corpses and imago shells. Wrestling, mastery of grapple, shoves, throws, and ground fighting.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Snap into a spell book, brother. I don't know. It says I have spells.
A chalk stick.
Yeah. Snap into a chalk stick, brother. I don't know if there's spells. It says like there's a spells page about spells. But there's not like a list of spells. Oh, never mind. I just found it. I am wrong.
There you go.
Immediately preceding the spells page.
I was like, I'm almost certain there is.
Yeah.
He'll get there. He'll get there eventually.
I swear my randomly generated page told me how many spells I had access to, but would my
So when I'm clicking on because I have firearms as one of my skills, it's automatically selecting history, and that's beyond my like +2 skills. But it's like literally, if I uncheck firearms, I don't get history. So I'm just saying I have history too.
Yeah.
That's weird. But
Yeah,
sure.
it's definitely like I can click on history or firearms, and both of them go together.
Nice.
Weird. I guess maybe to use a firearm you had
I need to know the history.
You learned about it in a book.
Yeah.
I learned it from a book.
So you can. Oh, there it is.
I suppose I can tell you guys some of the other locations around the town if you'd like.
Oh, yeah, let's go.
All right. We got the salvage yard. We got the aforementioned courier's corner. We got an elder's dormitory. We got a cafeteria. We got council chambers. We got an infirmary. We got a bar called the Old Plank. And that's about it.
The old plank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're still seeking out chalk, as I said before, salvage yard, courier's corner, and maybe the old plank. It's not unheard of to hear of someone making a wager using chalk now and then on the
A time or two.
what you call it, the shrimp mice races.
Oh, okay.
I think that's what it said it was.
All right.
Yeah, so
We
those
are-
are the places that you guys can go to. If
I want to go to that.
like
What was the hot tip that we were catching?
The courier
the
place?
hot tip.
The
The
like
rumor that you heard was that there's a lot of there's gonna be a lot of chalk at the shells at the feeding grounds this year.
Right.
Enough to turn a whole village's fortunes. They seemed to think that the sellswords will pilfer it all down to the ground, though.
Those damn sellswords. I mean, yeah, that sounds about right.
yeah, those jerks.
It does. I mean, it does sound about right.
Sounds like there's money to be made at the feeding grounds.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, brother. Let's. I was thinking
People will
salvage, but
certainly
let's.
pay for the chalk if you bring it back.
Yeah, let's hit that up, man. I got a good.
All right. Does anyone have? Or well, I guess you can roll any of the. So that's one of the things that this one does different. Is you can just roll any of the skills. It's the ones that you choose. You just get advantage on, which is pretty cool.
Oh, that's cool.
So does anyone have? I would take chalk collecting. I would take history.
I have chocolate.
I would take mysticism.
I got that too.
I got history.
Boy's got history. Me and him go way back.
Roll any of those that I asked for under, what is it? I guess you choose a applicable skill, if I'm not mistaken. Where's my core?
Roll with advantage when using an applicable skill. If you have a. So what are we rolling?
That's what I'm trying to determine. Skills. Here we go. Any character may take any action with or without the corresponding skill, but if you have the right skill, then you roll with advantage. Okay, but what do you have to beat? Let's just say it's going to be one of your base stats. Pick one and roll under it to succeed.
Yeah, makes sense. My base stat. I'll roll.
Mind, perhaps.
Yeah, mind with mysticism, or mind with chalk collecting, I guess.
I'd take heart with mysticism also.
I'm gonna go with this. Okay,
Sure.
so
Just saying for
Yeah.
reference.
okay, so I just gotta roll under 36. So I guess I'm rolling a D100.
Let's see it.
Nah, no dice.
Ooh. All right. With that, you don't know the exact location of the feeding grounds, but you do know they are to the north of Tack Town, north-ish.
How'd you do, Prisoner?
I need to rename
Prisoner,
myself.
you really got to rename your character.
Yeah.
Prisma.
Oh, the feeding grounds. Yeah, I remember that from my history lessons. That is direction QGM because I won. My mind is a 34, so I rolled a
won.
34.
Nice. Yeah, okay. Let me zoom in here so I don't reveal too much of the map. And
Like my-
do a bam.
It is in the direction of Q the GM to tell me which direction it is.
It is to the north. It's the northwest, I guess, technically. It's about here on the map.
Oh, it's about up yonder in the north.
Mm-hmm. According
remember
to these here hex crawl procedures, I believe that will be about, yeah, that'll be about 3 days travel. On foot,
Well,
anyway.
Damn, I wish I had a pigeon to carry my fat ass.
Okay.
If only
Does
that
that not-
pigeon could fly.
When I do that click, does it pull your guys' focus?
It did.
It did? Okay.
Mhm.
I missed it. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's all good. I just see that it's not on the strem.
On the Stremmy.
Oh yeah, I zoomed back down after you did it.
Oh, okay, cool.
Sorry, I didn't know you wanted it up there.
No sweat. I just wanted to make sure that you guys saw it. Cool. Great. So yeah, you know more or less exactly where the feeding grounds are, and could over the course of a couple of days relatively easily navigate there, assuming you don't run into anything fucky.
Okay.
So,
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Would you guys like to stop and see if you can maybe pick up some
Provisions?
something? Yeah, provisions perhaps, or maybe someone wants to mail something with the courier service, or you might be able to get another hot tip if you go in and talk to folks at places.
I
Does
hand
anyone
Blade.
do any? Okay, go ahead.
I hand Blade a package and I say, "Can you deliver this to me at the next town?" And he's like, "We're walking there together."
Hold on to this.
Yes,
for me.
and
Yes.
this is the most heavy thing in my pack.
Yeah.
for
you
one
can-
chalk.
What is the most heavy thing in your pack?
For no good reason, I have a lead ingot.
Just
what,
one?
Keep it for
Amazing.
protection.
What is the shipping price of one ingot to the next town?
Well, in the lowlands, they only use barter.
Mm-hmm.
There's no currency, there's no coin, there's no bills. People will trade you for shiny stuff like gold or jewels, but as a result of the lordling class being very gaudy and very silly, things like that don't really have the same kind of value in this world. Things are valued mainly for their utility. It's kind of only the lordlings that care about shiny stuff.
Cool. So, what do you have in mind for giving me? To do
Oh,
this
my
task?
friend, I will value your company so much more immensely if you carry this for me, and I will personally be much more unburdened on this trip.
I'll carry it for you, but if you don't offer me a good payment by the time we get there, I'm going to keep it.
Best case scenario for Abel.
I look away
Here,
like,
this is the funniest game of here you throw this away I've ever heard.
You drive a tough bargain, but I will do my best to make it up to you along the way.
I'm dropping this ingot.
I just kind of like look away as it falls.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, well, we'll talk about your payment once we get to the next town. But I really appreciate the favor.
Really good for it. Quit fooling around, guys. I'm kind of lost here on this chalk, man. I thought I had a good read on it, but...
Oh, don't remember. I remember the way.
Oh, good, brother. All right, man. I was getting a little worried.
I start walking the wrong way. Wait, no, it's this way.
Whoopsie.
Amazing. All right. So you guys are all set rations wise for 2 days of travel, and got all the equipment you might need or want.
Yeah, my guy came with some mushrooms for 2 days. Just regular mushrooms.
Nice. There is a foraging table that you guys can roll on as part of the hex procedure.
Yeah,
don't forget to do that.
Yeah, I would definitely probably try to hack it in the woods a little bit.
Sure. Well, so the area that you guys are in now is actually called the bread basket. It's wide open plains that are filled with wheat and crops like corn and other like sort of low maintenance vegetables that are sprouted and maintained and then harvested each year by deadly automatons. They're like tanks almost, but their while they are armed, their main function seems to be in the very beginning of spring, dispersing seeds throughout the season, tending the crops, and then at the end, at the harvest season, threshing it all and sending it off to parts unknown. A lot of lordlings seem to have insight into where these crops go, as they never seem to be hurting for food. But industrious lowlanders have been known to, at harvest time, eke out little harvests of their own under the noses, as it were, of these automatons. They come in many shapes and sizes, but as long as they themselves aren't messed with and the crops aren't messed with, they are effectively harmless.
So again, I'm got the history buff because of my firearm skill. Oh yeah, I remember back in my Helldiving days, we were fighting these things on other planets, and then the lords figured out how to automate them for grain harvesting here. Have I told you that story before?
It's reliving a previous life.
Okay, Grandpa.
Full-grown grandpa. But yeah, so this area is called the bread basket because it's where all the food for the lowlands and beyond the world itself is colloquially known as the Great Hereafter. So presumably there are lands beyond the lowlands, but the scope of this adventure is just focused on the lowlands. So yeah. Just letting you guys know what the deal is. Oh, there's spore keepers too out there. You should probably know about them. They're a cloistered and stoic people that manage the breadbasket's underground spore cellars with ruthless discipline. Their livelihood is volatile, dangerous, and highly profitable. They chant prayers at ceremonies against the torturers who abandoned the planet. Torturers is what they call like the way back. Probably what we would call the mothership era.
I called them
Actually, probably Actually, probably pretty far past that even. Super Earth, yeah.
Pre the burn.
We should probably just do a Helldivers episode, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
At least one.
I'm into it.
Hell yeah. Yeah, so, what time are we going until?
I'm good. I'm whatever y'all are good. I'm up and chilling, having a fun time.
I'd just say I'd probably appreciate the earlier start or earlier end tonight, just because I got some other shit to take care of. But that's not like it. Not an immediate concern.
So you want to say like 10:30?
I could do that.
Great.
I'm good. Jessup, good.
Yeah, I'm good.
Cool.
Awesome. All right, let's do it then. Jesse on the stream, could you bring up the hex procedure, please? Hex crawl procedure.
I believe.
Oh,
it
thank
was up.
you.
Yep.
Excellent. So yeah, the way we're gonna do this is as when you guys generated your characters, you should have got provisions as one of your stats. Is that correct?
Nope.
Provisions.
Not in the little random thing that I got from the link from Tommy. Was I supposed to do something else?
No, I just thought there was probably starting provisions on that. It should be in the core rules.
Like
Let's
our gear
see.
provisions, you mean?
Yeah,
Yeah, each
like what you gonna eat on the road. Yeah, I know it's the same for everyone, isn't it?
I thought each job had its own little thing based on your backstory.
Maybe. Oh yeah, backgrounds and gear. So. Oh, I didn't even ask you guys any of this stuff. Dang. I should have done that.
What were
Maybe
you
we'll
doing
do it
last?
next time. Yeah, I forgot all about that. Damn. Crappy DM.
No.
What's that? What's the matter?
There's this what were you doing last table for each class that I
Oh, I
completely
can tell
forgot
you
to
what I
ask
was
you
doing
guys.
last.
Mm-hmm.
And
Sure, I'm go for it. While I'll try to figure out how much provisions you guys get.
what I was doing last. Oh, dang! I wrote down the one thing, but not the other thing. I wrote down like what it gave me, but not the flavor text behind it. But I can find it again because it was cool, and it went with what my character was already wearing. So. The last thing my character was doing was meditating alone in a soggy marsh.
Oh.
And because of that, I have bright yellow meditation robes. And as you can see, that character is wearing yellow robes.
Love it.
Yep. I get no armor protection from that. And I have a weaponized statue, which sounds sick.
Whoa.
I don't know what
You
that
just
is.
like use it as like a bludgeon?
Yeah, I guess so. It does 2d10
It's just
damage.
a statue that's extra hard at the top.
Yeah.
Amazing. I found the thing about provisions. It's everyone starts with enough provisions to feed the traveling party for one day.
Mm-hmm.
So between the three of you, you have enough to get 2 days out and 1 day back by what will be the fourth day, and one more day to get back to Tack Town. You will not have food that day.
Oh, I thought we were going to another. Oh, you're right. We're going to a. Never mind. Sorry.
Also, just interestingly enough, on that gear thing that came with me being meditating alone, I have wild mushrooms to 2 servings. So, like, I have a little.
Oh, nice. More. Okay, so you have 2 additional.
Yeah, and I have some tin cookware, a cushion mat, bug bites.
Awesome.
I don't know if that's a joke, and I have 2 sticks of chalk.
Tommy, where did you?
Probably means
How'd
it.
you how'd
So
where-
if you go to your page, like Sellsword here, no,
where are you seeing even that page of Sellsword?
so in Cloud Atlas or Cloud Empress rules, you just got to go to page 15, and you could be escaping from a cloudling, busking, freezing on a mountainside. Ooh, sounds fun.
I'm in downloads. Solo rules.
In Roll20, go to the journal tab, and then under that is PDFs, and then Cloud Empress rules is the PDF of the core rules.
Yeah.
I think I emailed everyone the PDF too, but if not, I can do it again.
There's only 10, but it's cool because it gives you stuff. It gives you like a cool little direction too for your character.
Yeah.
Did you pick one, Jessa?
Yeah, I was loitering around Acorn City, trading junk.
Loitering around Acorn City?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
That's sick.
I got this here dart
to the
pipe
west
and this
of
here
here.
food processor in my trusty suitcase.
Nice. That's fucking
What page do you say, Tommy?
15, if it's of 60, which I'm sure it is.
Yes.
You could be busking for pack squab eggs.
Like a proper sellsword.
I know.
Cool.
But I mean, don't feel like you have to. Ooh, that one chasing off a Mago comes with a military rifle. Ooh. And you get a yellow Order of the Broken Bread sash, and that would really go with the color scheme that we're all trying to shoot for here.
Shit.
What are you talking about? We're all wearing the same color.
Gang.
Yellow gang.
Yellow gang.
Gang.
Yeah.
Gang.
Yeah, I guess you are. You're a little bit orange, but you're in there. You're in our pastel gang.
What do you mean I'm orange? You guys said I was wearing yellow too.
The warm hue crew.
Warm hue crew. Love that. Amazing. All right. So now that we've determined that the provisions are in order, which direction would the party like to proceed out of Tack Town? You can go to head towards the feeding grounds. You can either go north or northwest.
North.
I would north. Keep it simple.
Mm-hmm.
And if you have any plans vis-a-vis scouting or foraging, I'd like to hear them. Otherwise, we'll just proceed on the hex rules.
No, I mean, I would like to. Oh, you know what? No. I don't have any.
I would like to search for some edible plants along the way. Not so much like to like as we're walking. I have plant identification and scrounging, and so I'd like to be looking for anything edible as we're walking along, kind of every day, and just kind of trying to restock the larder.
Love it. Give me 1 second to find the foraging table. Did I have it open already? I might. That one. That one. Okay. I might be in the land of too many tabs open, but that's okay. We'll get there eventually together. Riveting. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing, might be another reason.
Have I ever mentioned that time that I was freezing on a mountainside right before I met up with you guys?
Whoa.
Let me do it now.
I was fighting a dragon, and you know it was the type of dragon that breathed snow instead of fire, because those totally exist in this world. You guys know that, right? Yeah. Of course you do.
Oh,
Right?
yeah, of course, brother. No
Yeah,
one knows that
yeah.
better than me. Yes, sir.
Yeah, because I'm not making this up. I mean, it's no one's ever seen one before besides me, but you've heard the stories, right? So I
Yeah,
was
I mean,
Just him.
freezing on this mountainside, and oh man, it was brutal. I mean, that dragon, it must have blasted me with its frost breath or something. I was almost dying up there.
cold mistress, but here you stand, brother.
It's a good thing I
it's the
had
middle of
my
summer.
folding. Yeah. It's a good thing I had my folding utility shovel to dig myself a warm spot to sleep for the next month that I was up there on that mountain.
Must
got
have
a
been hard
shovel?
with that frozen ground and that shovel.
Oh, I mean, yeah, it was real hard work. I must have. It started off as some sort of pickaxe, I think. I just made it a shovel by the end of it.
All right, I found the shit I was looking for. Give
Oh, you're gonna interrupt my story
me-
like that? That I was totally,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Man, I had another 20 minutes on that story.
As is my prerogative as Cloud Boss.
Cloud Boss. Cloud B.
Let's see. Blade and Gil give me a D100 roll, and Abel give me a D10, please.
48 there.
26.
Dude,
Yeah.
lower the better, baby, on a D1. Oh, D10.
D10.
I heard the hype rising in your voice.
It's not like it would have been much different, but it would have been much cooler for the hundo.
Okay. Oh, there we go.
Even
I
10
was
times cooler.
scrolled up. I was-
10 times the coolness.
All right. So,
So, here's the earth.
So
in
buttons.
your foraging, let's see here.
420
let
aging.
me-
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm He has.
In your foraging, you find 2 sprigs of rock candy.
What?
This is
It's a boardwalk?
naturally growing,
Boardwalk
crunchy, sweet stuff that grows up out the ground, and you can eat
sugar
it. And
deposits.
keeps you fed.
I hope you all have a sweet tooth like me. I just like to find these rock candies when I can.
I start
Man,
licking
I
my
really
lips.
want rock candy. You guys fucking.
I'm like, dang, man, that's some real good looking rock candy you got there.
I only got 2, but you guys are my buds. You can each have one.
Woo!
Let's see. Okay, so as you guys leave Tack Town, or well, nah, it's like a couple hours into your day of departure. After Abel finds this grip of rock candy, you guys see in the distance on the other side of one of these many fields of fallen wheat.
Wait.
What's up?
It's also like,
Saying wait.
what's that now?
I was just saying wheat in a stupid voice.
Oh, I thought you said wait.
Yeah, I also thought you
Oh,
said wait,
oh.
which is why I waited.
Also,
I
why
fucked up.
we waited.
I fucked up.
I was like, dang, what's up? What's in town, bro?
So in the distance, you see 4 Farmerling militia members. They're sort of like a ragtag bunch. You can identify them because they're carrying matching muskets and wearing sort of matching helmets. They go in order of fanciness from front to back of the line. One being like a proper hewn helmet, the last being basically just a pot sort of bent in the middle enough to stay on someone's head. And yeah,
We know the militia to be chill, usually easy going.
it's pretty hit or miss. I mean, kind of everyone in this area, besides the cloudlings, are farmerlings.
Right.
And the purposes that they tend to form their militias under uh, tend towards silliness, let's say.
Good.
It very often winds up just being four bozos wandering around the fields.
Oh yeah.
Just got this new armor. It's got even more pockets on it.
It's got pockets.
This one's got Velcro. It's fancy.
Ooh.
New wizard material. Well, I mean, I don't think we're gonna try to since we already spotted them, they can probably see us. So I don't want to kind of spook them by trying to hide or kind of get at. So I feel like we should kind of just puff up our chests and just kind of give them a head nod as we walk by.
Yeah.
Sure, so you're going to just continue walking towards them. We'll say they're walking, you guys are walking south to north, so we'll say that they're walking west to east.
Oh, so yeah, okay. Yeah, but we'll give way to them to kind of show. I will just to kind of not.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
When you guys stop and sort of give them the nod, the lead militiaman also stops and gives a nod, but as he does so, it's clear that the guy behind him wasn't paying much attention, and he blunders into him, as does the guy behind him and the guy behind him.
Amazing.
You can insert coconut noise here.
Yeah, right.
Oh yeah.
And you see the lead militia member gets a little red in the face, and
I kind of
sort
avoid
of
my eyes.
turns to his guy and gives him a look and gives him a little shoved back up. And he says, "Hello, citizen." Hail,
Sorry.
citizen. Well met. You're heading out from Tack Town, eh?
Tack Town lady. Yep, just getting out of her.
What a lady she is.
Doo-dah.
Mm-hmm. Doo-dah day.
Doo-dah day. Well, yeah, we're just getting out into the woods there, or out into the wild, rather. Trying to scrounge up something to get some rations in our pocket these days.
Sure. When you say the woods, you mean the thick wood? Is that where y'all are heading?
No,
Are you hitting
no,
on
I
me?
think kind of an expression. No, I meant the wilds, not the woods. Just trying to,
Gotcha.
yeah.
So heading towards the weeds then.
More, yes,
Beyond the wall.
That's if it takes your fancy, we're gonna fare and scout ahead. Any dangers lying ahead there, brother? That another brother should be looking after?
Well, since you ask, there have been rumors of spore keepers and the occasional cloudling soldier patrol, and of course there's those vile rumors of the 100-year brood. People are saying, far and wide, there's Imago out in record numbers this season.
Oh,
I think it's all phooey myself.
Me too, and I spit on the ground. Old table talk.
Absolute table talk, and he also spits on the ground, just sort of.
Monkey see, monkey do.
Just saw something cool, thought you'd do it too.
Well, you're an all right guy, man.
Oh, thanks. I hate to I don't want to speak out of turn or nothing for one in your advanced years. Clearly, you're taking care of yourself. But you fellas ever thought about joining the militia?
Well, I wander too long, but I don't stay around long enough. But I do try to help when I can. So I appreciate what y'all do, and if I could ever assist you, I'd help you.
Well, you could assist us by staying safe and reporting back to our captain up at Acorn Village if you get the chance.
What's your captain's name there?
That would be Old Smelly.
Old Smelly. Old Smelly. Captain.
He's actually young and doesn't smell bad, really. All things considered, doesn't smell any worse than the rest of us.
They call me Gilbert Spoon Knife, but I kind of lift my cloak and show my sharpened spoon knife. But the name holds up,
A formidable weapon indeed.
Oh,
wow.
It is indeed a spoon knife.
He's real proud of it.
They say he carved it from a bigger spoon.
Exactly. It'd been impressive if it was from a knife, but no.
He kind of shoulders his musket and sort of looks like he's like trying to work something out in his head, and he looks from your spoon to the musket. He takes it down from his shoulder and looks at the barrel, looks back to the spoon, and he's at the cusp of an idea, and he looks at you and he says, "What if you now did you ever think about sharpening the spoon end too, or would that be too dangerous?"
Well, see, a guy like me needs to get his protein, so I'm eating soup 3-4 times a day, I can't be switching utensils out in the woods like that. So really, no, I'm going to have to keep it.
Which of you carries that much soup?
It's difficult,
it's
brother.
So
you gotta travel along the rivers is what you do. Is you stick to the river, and that's half the stew right there.
Cold soup.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well,
nature's gazpacho.
Well, I got this tin cookware. I can warm a soup up every once in a while. What I like to do is I like to find some plants, and if I can wrangle up a fish, I throw it all in the pot. Let that hang out.
Baby, you got a stew going.
Then you got stew. So, and then that's where the spoon comes in. Finish the job.
So it's more of it's a practical a business in front, party in the back spoon knife, if you will.
Good way of putting it. Good way of putting it, man. Got a good eye.
All right, well, we're just out here trying to make sure that the various citizens of the breadbasket stay safe, and I can tell that you three are more than competent adventurers, and I'm sure only fortune and glory awaits you upon the grand golden plains. Good day, citizens.
Good day to you. What was your name one more time? I'd love to put a good word in for old Smelly. If I see him, I'll put in a good word.
I'm Captain Melange.
Captain Melange.
I know I said that Captain Smelly was the captain, but so I don't have actual rank. Captain is just my real first name.
That is a wonderful, strong name, and it spells a destiny. My name was Spoon Knife before I got the spoon knife, and I tapped the spoon knife and I laugh a little.
Wow.
It's something,
Nominative determinism at work.
He always he always speaks his actions like that.
Well, god dang. I just feel better already.
Excellent. That's what we aim to do, citizen. Enjoy the rest of your trip. Stay safe, and if you're ever in Acorn Town, look up Captain Smelly or Captain Melange, and if we're around, we'll I don't know, meet you at the bar for a while or something.
Hell
Maybe
yeah,
hook you up
brother.
with some grape cider, or I don't know. Who knows?
See you on the other side.
All right, you as well.
That was awesome, man. That guy's real cool. See, I was judging that book by a cover a mile away. I thought he'd be real rough and tumble like, but he's a hell of a guy, man. Hell of a guy.
Hell yeah.
That's
How to
right.
Kickflip a Horse would like to take this opportunity to say once again, all cops are bastards.
This is what I imagined it would be a civil guard, right?
It's a militia.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're a self-appointed band of ruffians.
Okay.
It just so happened that you guys weren't on their bad side today.
Nice.
Um,
Natural
let's see
20.
This
here.
time.
Where are my?
I thought we were living in like a cool anarchy society underneath the
Some
greater
people-
society.
Some people are.
Well, good for those people.
Let's see here. And now for the second encounter of the day, we've got.
Let's go.
All right. So you guys continue on. I guess I can reveal the rest of this hex you guys are moving through as well. Do a little boop, boop, boop. Oh, nope, maybe. Hey, how about you?
Boop,
How about you
boop,
click when I
boop it
click
up.
on you? Trying to boop it up, man. Hey, there's one. Now here? Yeah. Love it when it boops. Love it when my boops come together.
Do you have any,
Bam.
Ivan? Do you have any idea if I would have like multiple spells or just what the gear said I had access to?
If the gear did list specific spells, I believe that's kind of what you get.
Cool.
There might be a way to learn new spells, but I think it's assumed that magic and most things take like a good long while to learn.
Oh yeah. They say like hundreds of years to make like a spell or something.
Right. So
Okay.
I think it's more about how much chalk sticks you have.
Nice. Oh, I see what you're saying. Cool.
Cool. Okay, so in this next encounter, as you guys enter the northern portion of this area, let's see. Someone make me some type of a check. Give me. I will take.
Trade
Let's
offer.
see. I will take history.
Ooh, we know a guy.
Take military order.
Mm.
I will take scrounging.
Ooh, I got
Ooh, this
scrounging.
is looking like we got some rolls.
All right, so any of those.
Got a history guy and a scrounger for
My
sure.
Scrounging is a fail.
I got both
Scrounging's a fail.
scrounging and history, so should I roll 2 D100s? But what would I compare
just do
them
one for
against?
now.
Mine
You're
is
gonna. Yeah, you're gonna try and roll under one of your base stats.
I did that.
I will hear any compelling argument for which one you'd
well,
like to use. Excellent.
It
Three
just,
is
yes.
certainly
There's no argument there. I'm not gonna have to compel you much with the 3.
That
Yeah, fair.
is true. Great roll.
So as you guys enter this portion of the map, Abel, you are.
Oh, I remember all of this. I just can't remember the details, and maybe Ivan would like to fill them in.
Well, so it's not about remembering as much as it's about identifying. Well, two things really. So in the distance, you see an as yet unthreshed wheat field that sits in the shadow of a stationary narrow tower with a sort of like a almost needle-like protrusion on the top of it that seems to be part of some rotatable dome. And you recognize this as what the people of the lowlands call a sniper crow. This is a piece of ancient technology left over from the era of the torturers, and they are the field watchers. They spin around periodically. They track movement, and they basically shoot big projectile, big energy projectile at anything that happens to be threatening the crops.
Oh shit.
They have fun fact about the sniper crows is they only have a 340-degree field of view. They can't actually turn the entire 360 degrees, so they do have a pretty small blind spot.
Oh yeah, these guys are bad. I remember them. I can't remember if it was between. I think it was City 17 that we first saw them in. Or is that no? Was that the automatons? I'm mixing up my things, but
Reliving so many past sci-fi dystopia lives. Love it. He's the chosen one.
I am the chosen one.
He's totally the chosen one. All right.
does
and
anyone
the
have a
other
crowbar?
thing? Let's see. Give me There's not really you know what? I'll just tell you. The other thing you see in the shadow of this sniper crow is two sort of two heads bobbing up and down in the wheat. Sandy colored, curly haired, low to the ground, like just barely visible below the stalks of the thin ends of the stalks of wheat. If you didn't know better, you'd guess they were children.
Oh shit.
Apparently in the blind spot of the sniper crow, but hard to say from this distance whether they're aware of that and remaining in it intentionally, or if fortune has simply briefly smiled upon them.
Oh, that's intense.
Welcome to the lowlands, bitch!
I fucking hate these sniper things. Is it possible for us to skirt the outsides of this field, maybe in the opposite direction of that fucking weird thing that I don't recognize?
Yeah.
So they do have a range. Let me see what it is. I don't know.
So-
I guess we'll call it like 200 feet. So yeah, you could potentially stay outside of the range of it and like circumnavigate to the blind spot. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, because that's cool. Because like I had an idea, but it's like a big resource drain. If we were to do anything like that.
My resource drain in my mind is just walking further.
Yeah, like just calories. I'm like, hell yeah, let's do this on a run. Let's do some high steps.
I'm gonna,
Knees high, I'm a winner.
yeah. So
But
that's
you think this thing like well known to destroy anything that comes within range of it is just like lock on and like.
Anything that disturbs the wheat, yes.
But if it thinks we are wheat, then it'll shoot anything that disturbs us.
Whoa.
so.
I'm prepared to call that flawless reasoning.
So the counter proposal to my walk around is The other thing I remember that you can do is you can run really fast before it sees you, grab a bunch of weed stalks, and glue them to your head.
Yep.
Yeah. But you
Blind
gotta
spot,
mentally really
weed
be in the
disguise.
mindset of the weed.
Yeah, yes, and then you have to body wheat.
We're making wheat ghillie suits.
Yes. That'd be kind of
You
cool,
don't
actually.
You don't have time for that. You
Mm.
just put a couple of stalks in
All-
there and then
this is-
We
become
can't
wheat.
afford to not do it.
I imagine that this conversation encompasses our entire conversation while we walk the distance of
Yeah.
the.
Absolutely.
Like you get
So
there,
you
and you're
guys
like,
are
all right, I
you guys are
agree.
just walking around to the
All
blind
right.
spot.
Now we're gonna.
Yeah, I mean,
we're
unless
gonna-
there's, yeah, unless there's any
Are you
reason.
gonna do anything to alert the other trespassers?
So are there people foraging in the wheat right now?
There seem to be two children
Okay. I think I missed. And then,
capering
said-
and cavorting dangerously near the precipice of the no longer the blind
so
spot.
as this is happening, I will be thumbing my only 2 pieces of chalk to potentially cast a spell. If like something were, if they looked like they were drawing the, I don't know if it'd work actually. Only, I don't know. I mean, we'd
Try.
obviously we'd want to. Okay, the spell. I don't want to interrupt anyone.
Sorry.
someone else have an
I
idea?
want to clarify one thing. I thought you said they were two-headed, as in they might be humanoid, and we're not sure.
No,
about it.
no. There were 2 heads,
Oh, okay.
not 2 headed.
It's like a spider monster with 2
I was like, no, that's the other thing that likes to
It's
draw you.
the
in.
motherfucking D&D 1E Demogorgon.
Yeah, right.
Well,
I mean,
It's our boys Emil and Zataran or whatever his name is.
I have a spell called animate. What is it here? It is animate vegetables. Target up to 3 nearby
love
vegetables. Bring them to life for 6 hours. So if they can grunt, walk, and we'll try to help. So I want them to try to pull, but I don't know if this is literally a non-wheat seeking thing. If the wheat, like
It's a wheat seeking.
like if it was like, oh, it doesn't actually care that the wheat's moving because if it's only trained to protect wheat. But what it will do is if I think that it's gonna to draw it away, I'll have the wheat start pulling up the other wheat, like the non-animated wheat,
Fuck up that
Amazing.
wheat.
and then I will
go
draw, and then
fine.
I'll start yelling at the kids to come near, like to get away from there.
Hey, no, fuck them kids. I don't want them near me.
Man, these kids are the future, man. What are you talking about, brother?
April hates
Not my future.
No, these kids gotta eat cereal and do wrestling for at least 60 minutes every day, man.
Well, that's what that wheat's for them to have some cereal.
Yeah, they should be playing in there, but they could get shot. Look, I don't know, man.
You make good fertilizer.
You tell me I should
So you,
just let
so
these
you
kids...
animate the wheat to start pulling up the other wheat, and
Yeah.
almost immediately the rounded sleek black central dome of the sniper crow swivels towards the source of the disturbance and unloads a shot.
Oh shit!
Perfect.
You know from previous experience, it takes at least 30 seconds for the shot to recharge.
Oh, there's plenty of time to get in the blind spot.
Yeah, so I would imagine that terrified
So
the children.
Absolutely, the kids hear you yelling at them, and then followed by a laser blast. They both just scream. It
I wanna
looks like
bug you.
they're either gonna take off running or freeze up.
However, it should be noted that due to the fact that I'm a body hopper, I do have a negative. I only have a 15 speed. I have a particularly low speed, so yeah, he kind of hobbles.
I mean, this is your chance to get a new body if you want to get younger.
That's true.
There you go.
You're not wrong, man.
Just let the kid get shot by a fucking sniper.
No, man, that thing's gonna vaporize it, man. It'll be useless. Let's just
Oh,
get.
you're right.
I also wanted to
Sorry.
clarify. So the rest of the party knows that Gilbert is a body hopper and is fine with it.
Yeah, I mean,
I feel like
of
not
course.
everyone in the world is okay with the body hoppers.
No,
Oh, yeah.
no, it's fine.
All right, cool.
look, man, let's just make it as we're running. I'm like, I always wanted to get this off my chest. I'll make a pact right here now to never take over your bodies if you were to ever die. I'll put that out there right now in the universe, man. I've been here a long time. I forgot how long I've been here. I would never do that to you guys.
So I have a speed of 47,
Will you carry me?
and so I'm gonna say that. I'm like, are you sure? And I fucking dust you.
I with narrowed eyes. Yeah, I think so, brother. We'll see. We'll see.
Oh my god.
But yeah, 30-second sprint. A gasser.
Sure. Are towards the children?
Well, if they're running towards the blind spot, and if I think the kids need more assistance, I'll provide assistance to the kids. If this kid's like if
Sure.
Abel is able.
So one of
support you.
them heeds your yelling and takes off running in the same direction that you guys are running. The other one seems to be a bit younger. A bit less prone to decisive action, and thus has frozen in place.
Okay.
The tower is charging back up.
Can I?
Hard to say whether the kid is in the safe zone or not from here.
Can I do a two? Can I grab the kid by the scruff and try to toss him to Abel or Al?
Absolutely.
All right,
Yeah,
so I'll do
let's
a strength. So
Yeah.
let me. Where's my D1 hundo? Oh, I think I got it. Yes, for sure. Yeah, I'm at a 63. So I'm big strong. I'm the strongest wizard I've ever been in my
Yeah,
entire
what the hell?
fucking-
Strongest old man, fucking
That
Master Roshi
rules.
over here.
Yeah, it's crazy. Well, yeah, because great, love it. So yeah, I with near preternatural strength by the scruff, just like hoist over to the much faster and Abel.
The Abel Abel.
I reach out and promptly miss the catch.
Put my hands in my pocket.
No, I reach out and genuinely trying to catch this,
The
but
lack of depth perception.
yes.
Yep. There it is.
Exactly.
Love it.
Actually, so I'm gonna say I reach out and try and catch the kid, and the kid hits me square in the face.
Nice.
It just like clings. It just like
wrecks
scrambles
you.
like a Klingon bracelet. Just like
no, just like
catches
it just like smacks me like the head whips back. I just got a level 63 strength just chucked a kid at me, and
That's true.
I
Oh
could
my
not.
God.
I could
got
not get
that
my
in-
hands out in front of me to save myself.
Oh, amazing. So good.
How heavy
right.
was this child? How much concussion
I don't-
damage did I just get?
How much child damage did you just?
Yeah.
I don't know how much kids weigh, but I'm gonna say from this sort of hairy situation, I'm gonna say everyone but Gil is gonna take a point of stress.
Seems fine.
Gil acted decisively. He thought clear-headedly. He may well have kept that child from getting obliterated.
Way to go, Gil.
Good job.
You're a
Gil.
hero, man.
So, keep note of that. And next time, I imagine we will find out where these delinquent children are from, and if they need any further assistance, and if the group will do anything to traumatize them.
Oh, hell yeah.
On our next episode. Oh, I'm on the wrong soundboard, so this is going to be an awkward long transition. Oh, wait, no.
Rescue
Yeah, it is.
children and making dash. Are we still making a dash for the blind spot?
I'm just saying, I'm traumatized because I just had a child
Either
thrown
the-
at me.
Blind spot or
That's
the outer range, I imagine.
Yeah, blind spot, or I'm just trying to keep some notes. I'll
Sure.
also blind spot or out of range. And then we had what 4 provisions? I thought, or we had more than that.
You had 4 days of provisions. Yes.
Yeah, because you guys. I had 2 days of mushrooms, and then I think you guys had two.
I have a sack of onions.
You had.
I have a sack of onions, which is 4 servings. So
Nice.
I'm just gonna sit over here and eat my onions.
Chow down.
Oh yeah, you haven't earned those onions quite yet.
Damn, calling him out on not earning his onions.
These are my onions.
Here on How to Kickflip a Horse, we earn our onions.
I got my frostbite with three bits of damage to get these onions.
Mm.
That was with that
Join us
dragon
next
I was
time
fighting.
to decide whether Paul deserves his onions and if we will
Fucking
ever
my
learn
onions.
how to kickflip a horse.
Smoke weed every day.
Just flip it, stick it, and see you later. Bye. Good night, everybody.
Follow us on Instagram and YouTube.
Oh, shit. We're not going yet.